I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, next we have approval of minutes for previous meetings, and I think there was one correction.
There's
Go ahead.
one correction on the September 29th, but she's getting the papers item 9. I don't think that motion was correct.
Okay.
But I need that other paper. So I'll make a motion to approve all of the minutes except the September 29th, and we'll bring that at the next meeting.
Okay.
Commissioner, could you?
She's got it.
Oh,
She's got it.
does she have it? I wasn't here for the October 18th, so could you leave that one out too, and then make another motion for the 18th? That way I can vote on everything but the 18th. If you don't want to.
Okay. I'll amend my motion to approve everything except the October 18th one and the September 29th one.
Okay.
I'll second.
So there's a motion and a second. Okay, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Nobody.
Then I'll make a motion to approve the October 18th meeting.
Okay, there's a motion. I need a second for that.
Second.
Second. All those in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed? Okay, one abstention. Is 4-0-1. Okay, is that it?
Yeah, I need to go through this.
Okay.
Could we just bring that other one back at the
Sure.
next one, Jenny?
Yes.
Give me time to go
Yes.
through it.
Yes, sir.
All right. I don't have any citizens' comments, so let's move on to item number 6. Discuss the possible action to the use of a co-op use for ABO adult kids.
Move.
Move. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nobody, 5-0. Next, item 7, discuss possible action to ratify the Lockheed settlement agreement.
Do we have this other one?
Yeah, it's in the
Yes, sir.
package.
It's in the
I think
package.
the attorney can already.
The motion to approve.
Motion to approve. I need a second.
Second.
Second, Commissioner Bodas. Okay, all those in favor, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, 5-0. All right, next we have the canvass of votes for constitutional election and the Val Verde County bond election held November the 7th, 2017.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Need a second.
Second.
Second, Commissioner Owens. Okay, all those in favor, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nobody, 5-0. All right, next we have item 9, discuss possible action regarding the refund of precinct 1 tax note for non-budgeted expenditures in the Escondido Water Project in the amount of $70,000. Commissioner Woodlawn?
Could you give us a report on that, Matt?
I could preliminary.
That's always scary.
Yeah, it was, according to calculations here, we're right around $98,000, not $70,000.
Well,
And that's-
I make a motion, we table this until the next meeting.
Okay,
I'll second for sake of discussion. Just an FYI, this money would have to come from somewhere, and if we would maybe wait to where the motion does pass, there's actually money in the somewhere, because right now there's only $2,100 in that somewhere. In that other place, that we might be able to draw the money.
I say we take Commissioner Owens' recommendation and
Just bring it back.
wait till when?
Well, we can look at contingency. If it does pass, at least you're not making a motion just out there and you can't fund it.
Now, did we want to wait till the project was finished, or what? Originally, that's what I thought we were doing. the project was finished.
Yeah. And the problem is, we still has not been accepted by DECQ,
Uh-huh.
and it's going 1 week. And so, could you tell us about that, Carl, what the...
Well,
Do you have room to talk about it?
yeah, discuss possible action.
can I address it?
Sure.
Okay. The deal was, and I don't think anybody probably acknowledged it at the beginning, but it actually has to do, I think, with American Water Works Association as much as it does with TCEQ. That supposedly when you put in a new line, you're supposed to test it every 1,000 feet. And so when the county started on the water line, they started, you gotta have, well, first of all, you gotta have water to be able to test the line, okay? So they started 3 miles out, working back towards where the source of water was. Obviously, they didn't have any water to test the line, so, they put in, to start with, about 15,000 feet, and another line was tested. And I don't think anybody really understood the necessity of that. And so all the line was put in, they went and tested the line, and the tests come back clean. There's not any bacteria out there in the line or anything. It's been chlorinated and all that. But what needs to happen is the county needs to request an exception to that, or a variance for that procedure of that policy. So that has to come from TCEQ, and that's in the process right now being done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Carl. Okay, there's a motion to table it. There's a second. Any more discussion? If not, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
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 Alright,
5-0. All right, next we have, item 10, discuss possible action authorizing the use of a 1999 Ford F-250 VIN number 1FTNW2 1XEE53.
Motion to approve.
second.
Motion, second. Any more discussion? If not, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nobody, 5-0. Next, we have item 11, discuss possible action to schedule a public hearing for the 2018 STEP Fund application with Texas Department of Agriculture and publish notice both in English and Spanish.
Motion to approve. You gonna hold the community center?
Yeah, at the commission.
Yeah, let's do it.
Go ahead.
Well, Judge, I'll make a motion, that we have a public hearing at 5:30 PM Monday, November the 27th, at the Loveland Community Center.
Second. Go ahead. Go.
Okay, both second. Any more discussion? If not, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nobody, 5-0. Next, item 12, discuss possible action regarding authorization to request statements of qualifications for professional architectural service to design and develop construct plans for Fairgrounds Office and to establish a selection review committee for the RFQ.
Who do you want on the committee?
Excuse me?
Who do you want on the committee?
Whoever you all like on there. I'm gonna leave
Make
it
a
up.
motion to approve appointing the county judge, Roy and Matt.
And that? Okay. There's a motion, second. Any more discussion? Not all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed?
Aye.
4-1, thank you. All right, next, discuss possible action regarding authorization to request statements of qualification for professional management services for the administrative colonial self-help program and to establish a selection review committee for the RFQ.
Motion to approve
Just keep the same one.
and appoint the same committee.
There's a motion, second. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, all those opposed, nobody, 5-0. Next, discuss possible action regarding entering the service agreement with Train USA for the annual maintenance of Train brand HVAC units at the county library.
These here, they were also gonna change the filters? Or was
Yes,
this just
to
one?
include the filters, yeah, what was that one that, I think you,
Yeah, that I sent
you've
you.
seen that one before. Yeah.
This is just the library?
Just the library.
This is just
There-
internal filters to the tree.
And that includes the
tree front.
filters.
It doesn't include the inside filters, the inside
So
filters.
it's $8,500 a year, and they're buying the filters for the inside, or we're buying the filters?
No, we are. They're not changing, this is just for the
Outside
inside of the units, they have to actually open them up.
The outside units.
Yeah,
Yeah,
outside.
the ones that are outside, yes.
What they gave us a price on, they were giving us a price to maintain the outside units and change the filters on the outside units,
Outside.
which I think there's like 48, if I'm not mistaken, outside filters.
And they're gonna furnish those filters.
They will furnish the filters for the outside
Yeah.
units.
That just seems awful expensive.
It was.
It is?
It is. The only problem is that the trained technicians, and that's where they get you, is that if anybody else maintains the units other than the trained individual, the warranty on the units is void. When we ran into it, we had another price just to change the inside filters, inside the building and outside, but that was even like 30 some odd or $4,200 just for that. Yeah, it's unbelievable. But we did get quotes, and this was This was the cheapest.
Motion to approve.
Okay, motion, I need a second. Second, any more discussion? If not, all those in favor, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nobody, 5-0. Next, discuss possible action regarding capital outlay expenditures, tilt trailer, $5,600, precinct 1, and 2018
Motion
truck,
to approve,
$44,000, precinct 3.
Second.
There's a motion, a second, Commissioner Owens made a motion, second, Commissioner Littleton. Okay, all those in favor, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nobody, 5-0. Next, item 16, discuss possible action regarding County Treasurer's Office copy service agreement, copy service contract, sorry.
Since the copier's in pretty good shape and there's no issues, the recommendation is to purchase it for $726.34 and have a, I believe it's a $25 a month, service contract.
Move.
So move. Second. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nobody, 5-0. Next, discuss possible action regarding the community center copier service contract.
Is it community or committee?
It should be community.
Community, I'm sorry.
Hey, she tapped it the way y'all turned it in.
Okay,
Community, center.
Buying.
Again, that's the same,
Just renew the contract?
condition. No, purchase the copier and have a service agreement. Service.
Motion to approve.
Second.
there's a motion, a second. Any discussion on that? If not, all those in favor, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, 5-0. Our next item, 18, discuss possible action regarding the payment of executed purchases not complying with current purchasing policy.
This is the updated list. This came in yesterday. They took some off of the original list. I didn't give you one.
No, sir.
I'll get
The Texas First Rental, I've got, I guess, the biggest one there.
Yes, sir.
Well, no, I don't have the biggest one on there. The $2,200, that would sort of slip through the cracks. But we have written a PO, and that tractor will go back. Well, as a matter of fact, it's on its way back to San Antonio today.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Contractor?
That backhoe that we rented for the water line,
Oh, yeah.
we rented it for 1 month, and I thought the PO was big enough to take care of it. It wasn't. So when it brought to my attention, we wrote down the PO, but it's my fault.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, I need a second. Commissioner Flores, second, okay, any more discussion? If not, all those in favor indicate by saying aye. All those opposed, nobody, 5-0. Thank you, Mr. Huskies. Next, item 19, discuss possible action authorizing Sheriff Joe Frank Martinez to sign a non-entering 24-hour terminal agency agreement between Val Verde Sheriff's Office and Laughlin Air Force Base.
This is an agreement, it's a renewal of an agreement to have new staff on at Laughlin. It's something that we've done in the past, so it's just a renewal.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion is second. Any discussion? Not all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nobody, 5-0. Next, item 20, discuss possible action requesting approval of purchase of 5 shotguns out of the ammunition line item and total amount of $5,860.45.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second, any discussion? Not all those in favor indicate by saying aye. All those opposed, nobody. Thank you. Next, item 21, discuss possible act and possible action authorizing Sheriff Joe Frank Martinez to sign a state and local HIDTA agreement between Val Verde Sheriff's Office and HIDTA.
This is a renewal of an agreement with HIDA.
Motion approved.
It's not a grant.
No.
No, it's just the same
Yeah.
contract.
Second. Okay, all those in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed, nobody? 5-0. Next, item 22, discuss possible action authorizing Sheriff Joe Frank Martinez to apply for and accept the product donation grants program. This grant is at no cost to Val Verde County.
Yeah, this is, because of a drug that's out there, fentanyl, and this is just for the officers in case they come in contact with that drug, at least they can save their own life. It's not intended to treat someone else, it's just for them.
Motion to approve.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any more discussion? If not, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nobody, 5-0. Next, item 23, discuss possible action authorizing Sheriff Joe Frank Martinez to accept monetary donations for marshals. From marshals, okay.
Yeah, this is the Marshall's, store down there at the mall.
Is there a dollar amount or?
It's $1,000 if they want to donate to the sheriff's office.
Motion to approve.
And it went before the, grant review committee.
Okay, there's a motion. I need a second. Second, Commissioner Wardlaw. Any more discussion? If not, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, all those opposed? Nobody, 5-0. Thank you. Okay, let's go now to item 24. Is that it,
Judge?
Chip?
Yes, that's it. Judge, let's do 25 first to set up the account,
Okay,
if you don't mind.
all right, let's go to item 25, discuss possible action to establish a line item under the fire department for contributions.
Motion to approve.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Okay. Any more discussion? If not, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Nobody? 5-0. Next, item 24, discuss possible action to accept donations in the amount of $1,000 from Dogan Stevens and $150 from Texas Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company.
Motion to approve.
Motion. I need
Second.
Second. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Nobody? 5-0. Next, item 26, to discuss possible action to transfer $11,966 from the general revenue to the fire department's supplies budget.
This is the money to repair your trucks from the insurance?
Yes.
Motion to approve.
Okay, there's a motion. Second. Okay, any more discussion? Not all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Nobody? 5-0. Okay, next, item 27, the monthly treasurer's report. I think all of you got it. Any questions?
How come on these, special fund ones, Aaron, there's some that are in the negative? Or like all of them?
You're talking about the special revenue fund, Matt can explain that a little better, but it's just pretty much.
Is that because of the transfer over to the other deals or what?
No, they're negative because they're, it's a credit balance. Credits are negative. In accounting language, but not in book language. This is accounting language.
Okay. I don't speak accounting language, so.
Right. I don't know if you even want those on the report. but we can-
Yes, I'd like them on there,
Well,
but,
what we can do is we can put this in the budget report as opposed to on the cash report.
okay.
You know, that may make more sense.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to know how much they have, but.
Right, well, the number that they have is the negative
number there.
The negative number that you see there, that's the credit, what you see there. Right.
When you put negative, it means they out of money to me.
Not in accounting.
Well, they explained it to me, you don't understand, that's why I'm here.
All right,
Negative means, in my account, negative means I ain't got no money.
If my bank account.
I need a motion.
Motion to approve. That bank calls me when it says negative.
Okay, there's a motion and a second, Commissioner Flores, second. Any other questions? If not, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Nobody? 5-0.
Or your wife calls you, tells you that you need to do something about that account, you tell her to do it, or you wanna do it, she closed it.
All right, next we have, monthly auditor's report.
Okay, good morning, Judge. Good morning, Commissioner. Any question on the budget report or the expense approval report, encumbrance report?
We're doing good, right?
We are.
We're doing good. Motion to approve.
Okay, there's a motion, I need a second, Commissioner Wardlaw. Any other questions? If not, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Nobody? Thank you. All right, there. Ms. Smith is not here today, so we're not gonna.
Could we just go into executive session real quick, just so Joe Frank could tell us something?
Okay,
The problem is you can't go in there without an attorney.
Okay.
Okay.
Call it law.
All right. Next, we have item 31, approved subdivision dispatch. Okay. Certificates of compliance. Okay. Okay, I need a motion to approve monthly
Move.
report. So move. Need a second?
Second.
Second. Any discussion? Not all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Nobody? 5-0. Approve the bills for payment.
Move.
Do we have anything, Matt, to add?
To add.
Bills.
No, I don't have any.
Okay.
Making sure.
All right. County judges' comments, don't forget tomorrow we're passing out turkeys from 9 to 4. Our employees, come pick it up right there in the back door of the courthouse.
All right, I know it doesn't say elected officials' comments because we got taken off.
Talk too much.
Huh? No, Juanita says we're not cooking them, we're just passing them out.
All right, come on,
All
man.
right,
Thought you'll come back.
all right, next, meeting's adjourned.